What's going on YouTube? It's your boy Rome back with another video. If you're new to the platform, welcome to the tribe. By the end of the video, I hope you subscribe. OGs, I appreciate the love and support on the road to 25K by the end of the year. If you like the music that you hear, click the link there in the description. Alright, so today we have a foreign testimonial. I believe this would be 24. Rest in peace to Kobe Bryant. Alright, so starts off by, "What's up, Rome? It's Ken." I'm like, Ken. Ken is actually my middle name, by the way. Little fun, a little fun fact about me. Continues, "I've been wanting to tell my story but hesitant for a lot of reasons. As an author and working on a book based off my life, I have to be careful with my words. So I will try to shortcut this as much as possible and keep it short, which is hard because it's a very long story as to how I got to this point. My very first girlfriend was a 7-year relationship that ended up with two children. One who I found out wasn't mine. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, man. But he only knows me as a father. They are grown now. Okay. I found out with my second child that she was cheating because during a routine appointment, a nurse came out and told me that I had. Obviously, I was upset, and from that moment, I was on guard, but was thinking that the only son I would have, I would have wasn't my own. I found out that she tried getting an abortion. So she slept with a guy. So she slept with a guy to help pay for it. Turns out he was one. Turns out he was the one that gave her the clap, and probably is the father to him. Being young and still just hitting 20, I stayed with her and didn't question if he was my son or not. I loved her. She was my neighbor. Oh, she was my high school sweetheart. I dropped out of school to go to work and got her a car and a place to live. I sacrificed everything to make it work. After he was born, I started hearing things that he wasn't mine. Even my mother didn't believe it. I just let it go. Till this day, he has no idea. But she made sure that everyone made me out to be the bad guy. Mostly saying I favor my daughter more than him, etc. To this day is still the same. Also, outside of that, she slept with family members and she slept with family members and people I grew up with that I thought were friends. Even slept with my sister's daughter's father. So I've no trust at all for anyone at this point. Long story short, we don't talk and haven't since he was born. After that, I was done with black women, so I end up getting involved with a white female. We married, and eventually she cheated on me with my stepbrother. At the time, she had a son but never knew who the father was. He was 3, if I remember correctly. Find out it was. God, man, this is getting hard to read, man. He apparently cheated on his girlfriend, who he had a child with, who was also friends with my wife, but they kept it a secret. I didn't know of the connection. Found out after the fact his daughter from his ex is Mexican. Her parents hated him. They knew what was going on. Long story short, he was messing around with my wife and still messing around with his other baby's mother. And we got a divorce. One I wasn't aware of because I was in the military at the time, so she got a separation from me. Then found out months later we were divorced. Her family has money, so they did it under my nose to end it without taking all of your time. She ends up marrying him and has 2 kids with him. It also caused my mother to get a divorce from his dad. Was too much for everyone and no wrong. Can't make this shit up. After that, I've only dated foreign women. I met a Bosnian woman. in Centennial, Colorado, who was a foreign exchange student. We hit it off and dated for a while. It ended because I was not willing to travel, shaking my damn head. Eventually, I did start traveling, and Europe was my main destination. We met back up in London, but just remained friends. Too much time went by, but she was everything I had ever wanted in a woman, very traditional and loyal. It was hard, but I got over it quick. Since then, I've been talking or dating foreign women ever since. I've been engaged to an Irish woman. Didn't work because I was too busy with travel fever. Big mistake. Anyways, that's just pieces of my life when it comes to dating women that are not from the States. I work on my mental and just now started back getting ready to travel because my passport expired during the pandemic. Just got it renewed this year. I've dated a lot of women and I'm friends with a lot of women. And believe it or not, a lot of them I was involved with, but we still can be friends. I'll stop it here. I just want to say that outside of everything I've dealt with and let happen because again I was young, I'm a better person for it. This passport movement has been going on way longer than Passport Bros and even before me. I'm just glad that it's becoming a legit movement. I advise anyone who isn't happy with their mental when it comes to relationships to get a passport and travel, see the world. My intentions were never to travel for a woman. I just wanted to get the hell out of this country because for black men, it's a death trap. Outside of the women treating you like shit, you have harsh racism, police brutality, and overall just stress. Why live here when you can live somewhere else comfortably for less money? That was my thinking. Still is, but I also want a woman that is traditional, and you can't find that here. Thanks for reading this, Rome. I understand if this is too long for a testimony, that's fine. I just wanted to share some of my thoughts with you. Shalom. Keep up the good work. Keep these guys informed. FYI, I mentioned a very small piece of this to Austin or no one of his recent videos. Again, keep these brothers informed. I look forward to more of your content. God, that was a tough read, man. I apologize for these pauses, man. Because I want to get through these faster and not go on these side tangents so much. Cause trust me, man, it's a whole lot I could say, man, but keep it 100 with you. I'm like the real reason why I'm reacting this way because I've had those exact same experiences.